Welcome to my YouTube channel, and in this video tutorial I will tell you how to implement the routing in ReactJS. So with the help of routing you can navigate to one page into another page and so on. So first of all we will come into our code, and you can see that right now in my app file I have only one component that I am rendering, and that is the contact form. So first of all, we need to create a navbar in our React app. So for creating a navbar in React app, I am using a Bootstrap library. So let's start it. So first of all, come into your source folder and create a new folder named as header. In that header file, create a new file index.jsx, and I will write a short command to create a arrow function and simply rename that with the header file, like this. All right, now simply we need to render that header in our app.js. So again we will import that header into our app.js. If you don't watch my previous video where I will tell you how to create a component and how to import that, then watch that video tutorial. So simply come into the app.js file and write import header from header, which I have created, and now I will render that inside return statement like this, header and our final contact. Save that, and you can see that I have the contact form and the header text here as well. Now we have already created the header file, so we will replace that code with our bootstrap navbar code. So I will come to my React Bootstrap. So I'm using React Bootstrap. If you don't have watch how to create import that React Bootstrap, install that, watch my previous tutorial. I will link that in the comment section as well, and also you can find that in the YouTube video. So now I have this. You can see that React Bootstrap home link drop down, everything is there. Simply what you're gonna need is copy those import statements and paste in the header file, and also you have to copy that whole navbar code, copy that and paste that here. Simply save that and move that. Sorry, there is some problem in the code. Let me fix that. And import those statements again. Save it, and now you can see that. Now check that. You can see that I have React Bootstrap home link and dropdown working right now. So let's remove extra things. I will remove the drop down. I will change the logo React Bootstrap with something else, another text, and update those links as well. So change that React Bootstrap with the my website. Save that, and you can see that it reflects there. And come down, and you can see that that drop down item. So this is drop down. So you have to find that where it's coming from. So this one is coming from there. This nav drop down. So simply remove that code and also remove that import statement of that. Save that, refresh, and you can see it's gone. Now right now I have two links, home and link. So one is home, the second one will be the contact. I will write that contact. Now you can see that we have implemented our navbar in the React app. Now what we're gonna need is to implement our routing mechanism. So in order to implement the routing mechanism, we have the documentation React router. So we will use the package called React Router DOM. So this package gives us the ability to navigate one page to another. So in order to use that, you can see the whole documentation here. So first thing first, you will have to install that package. So you have to install with npmi React Router DOM. Hit enter and it will install that React Router DOM package to your React app. Now, in order to implement the mechanism for the React Router DOM, it will be implemented in the app.js file because app.js file is our main file. So we will have to implement our routing here. So in order to implement the routing, we have to import some uh, props from the React Router DOM package. So import browser router, router and sorry, routes and route from React Router DOM, which we have installed like this. Now, in that return statement, for now, we will comment that code and now implement that routing mechanism. The first thing is we will have to add browser router and close that like this. And then we have to write routes, close that like this. And then finally we have to write route and that will be self-closing like that. Now we have implemented the browser router routes and route. Now we have to define the path and the component we want to render, right? So here in route, you have to pass the element that you want to render when we hit that route. So that will be our contact, which we have defined here. So write that contact like this, and we have to define the URL where it will be accessible. So for that, we will have to write to, and we have to define any route like contact or contact us, anything, but I will write slash contact, right? Save that. Now, right now you can check that it's not working on the route because we didn't define any route here, like for the home page, but for the slash contact. So if I write slash contact, it's not working. Let me check for that. So I have found a problem. So instead of to, you have to write path. It will be path, not to. All right, like this path. So now we have write path, hit save, and if I go to slash contact route, it render the form. So if I write slash contact like this and hit enter, you can see my form here. But if I go to the route homepage, it's show blank screen. So let's fix that. So I will create another folder in source directory and named as home page, and I will create a file index.jsx. I will write a short command to quickly add boilerplate, and now I will change that home page, and also I will update that export default command line, and here I will simply write home page in h1 tag. So I have created a new component which is home page, and now on the route of the home I will use that. So I will create another route, close it, and Now I will render that home page component. So first I have to import that as well. Import home page from home page, and now I will have to render that home page. And when it will be rendered, when I hit that slash path, save that, sorry, change that to route, hit save, and you can see that on my root I have a home page, but when I hit slash contact, I will have a contact form. Now let's implement the navbar. So navbar I have already created. Let's fix that so it will show on every page, right? So I have that header component. You can see. Simply copy that and paste that inside the browser router. Save it, and now you can see that I have a route here. Now I will link those home and contact. So in order to link home and contact, you have to come into the header file. So here you can see that I have a nav link. So in order to implement the route for that, we have to use something from the React Router DOM package, not this code navlink, because it's the HTML code. So for that we React Router DOM give us one hook, which will be the nav link. So in order to link page, we have to use that nav link, and that will be import from React Router DOM. Now this nav link will be replaced with this and this. Same goes to this and this. Now we have write that nav link. You will see that this home and contact will have some styling issues. We will fix that. We will basically add the class of the bootstrap that will style them. So if I save that, so I have write nav link. Now if I have write nav link, then I have to change that href to 2, because we are using now React Router DOM package. So we have to write 2, and write for home we have to redirect it to the slash, which is the root of the page, and for the contact I have to write contact like this. Save it, and now you can see that I have home and contact. So if I click on contact, it will come to the contact page, and if I click on the home page, it will come to the home page. Now you can see that I have lost the styling. So for that I will add the bootstrap class, which is nav dash link. Copy that and paste that here. Save it, and you can see that I have also achieve that styling. So if I click on the contact, you can see the contact form. If I click on the home page, it will goes to the home page. So in this way, you can implement the React routing in your project. So we have implement the app.js. So three things are important: browser router, routes, and any routes you will define, you will have to define inside that routes, which I have defined two for the home page and the contact. If you have some another pages like about us, so you will have to write the route for that. You have to create the about us page, import it, and import that into the element. So in this way you can achieve the routing in the React. So I hope you have liked this video, and you got the understanding how the React router works. So in the next lecture, we will see some another tutorial. For now, you can subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, and I will meet you in the next video.